Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Hajimari no Kiseki. Last episode, I had to deal with the fact that my recordings were somehow echoing for the last few episodes. I don't know why that happened. It was completely fine when I was recording, but I didn't realize when the end result happened, like, this shit happened, and I'm like, pretty upset about it, but it is what it is. So in this episode, I'm hoping this episode doesn't have the same echoing problem. I will test this deal if it does happen. If it does happen, I'll try to resolve it by the next episode. Anyways, we're gonna load this next new special episode. I'm saying episode too much, but yeah. This is all about Ash Carbide. It's called Episode Doors Branch Campus Scholastic Festival. Oh, Toval. Heh, could have been easier. Not bad at all, kid. You really stepped up your game. These are just small fry. You haven't seen how much I can take yet. Well, having you here was a big help anyway. If I had been alone, this job, it made me taking all day. I didn't actually expect you to come all the way out here just to help me with a little monster extermination request like this. Something about the job pique your interest? Well, I was in the area visiting my mom's grave anyways, so as long as I'm break from school, I might as well put my time to good use. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know your mother was. Hey, don't drag down the mood just because you feel like it. Besides, the war is all finished, so for now, I'm just gonna go around and... Well, shit, I started acting like a bracer to kill time, haven't I? Acting like a bracer. Well, you got the right skills for it, so I'd be lying to say if I hadn't been trying to scout you out. Take your time, maybe give it some thought for now, yeah? You got another year until graduation. Heh, I don't know, man. This is something I'm doing in my free time, nothing more. Oh. Look, I'm not particularly planning on becoming a bracer. No shit, all you can think about is finding a place to run away to. Hell, you got that invite to join Zephyr not too long ago. What would have been wrong with taking up their offer? I still had unfinished business back then. Oh, so you've got none now. Everything's been cleared up, wrapped in a nice little bow. Oh, swept under the rug, hasn't it? Including all the shit you did. And the same old bastard you tried to kill the whole damn country, that the report about you assassinating Emperor was false just so some punk can go living his school life? How can you not laugh at that shit? It's not a false report. You literally shot the guy. Damn. Doors Branch Campus Scholastic Festival. Two days later. It's been a while since we've lined up like this with all the students and all the teachers and instructors. Jeez, I just got back to leave. I already got to deal with the school assembly. Apparently, Principal Aurelia has an announcement for us. Oh, could it be that one thing? Could be more specific, you know. Hey, I believe your teachers are all informed me yesterday, but today I would like a formal announcement. Thor's Branch Campus Scholastic Festival will be held next week. Wait, what? Surely you all heard about the main campus Academy Festival. This event shall be similar to that, though we'll only have a short period to prepare for it, and the format will be a bit unique given it's the first year. In truth, I hadn't actually intended to hold a festival during the first year of this school's founding, but circumstances have changed. Despite only a year having passed since you all enrolled, I can see the looks of each of your faces have changed. Naturally, you're all still young. You're no longer politeless little chicks either, are you? Think of how this branch campus began as little more than a stone that had been cast aside. It's no small feat that we made it through so many field exercises and endured times of war, even to the outside. And now it's clear that our value is vastly different from the main campus. Be proud of what we have achieved. Thanks to your accomplishments, the applications of new students have been flooding in. So rejoice, soon all of you will be upperclassmen to the next generation of students. Upperclassmen? If nothing else, that sounds like it should be fun. And therefore I decided to hold this Scholastic Festival. We'll be open to the public for the day of the festival. We'll not just have normal guests, but prospective students as well. This festival shall serve as our stage for which to tell them what sort of school we are. Likewise, they'll see sorts of upperclassmen that they can aim by emulating by coming here. So ensure that you prepare well. You wouldn't want to look awkward and disappoint the next generation, would you? That's all for now. One hour later in homeroom. The day will be split into two sections, one for the morning and one for the afternoon. During the morning, we'll have public classes. We'll be switching up to the curriculum for a bit of the demonstration, but you won't have to do anything special to prep it. I see that's up to half the teachers. Heh, well, I'll make sure to live up all your fangirls' expectations, oh great Ashen Chevalier. Regardless of how Ash wants to put it, we need to make sure not to let you down during the public classes. Exactly as I hoped. Oh yeah, it's not impossible that some of your friends or family will come by and watch, so be prepared for anything. Man, I'm just getting nervous just thinking about it. Anyways, after classes, for the end of the day, all of you should go meet up with your clubs and start making preparations. I mentioned it yesterday, but you students will be the main event for the afternoon portion. Each club will be hosting their activities during set blocks of time, so make sure you invite guests for each one. There's also to say, there's no need to set up some special booth or event or anything. Our plan is to basically have your activities just go as they would on a normal day. So it'll be structured in such a way we'll have ample time to prepare, even with short notice. So we'll show our respective young students an introduction to both our academics and our club activities. A lovely way to kill two birds with one stone. Consult with the rest of the members of your club to figure out the specifics. We don't have any more class activities planned until then, so you can just focus on your club activities. That's all the info I got for now. I'll update you guys on our plans for the action curriculum going forward after the festival. With that, our time's up. Class is over for today. Altina, if you would? Yes. Everyone please rise and bow. Well, then, I'm gonna go sort things out with Jessica and Luis. Seems I have to make arrangements with other members of the swimming club then. I'll go find whatever Sydney's hiding. Before I go, I leave the executive committee up to you, Ash. Huh? Executive what now? The hell are you talking about, other sudden, Schwarzer? Oh yeah, I haven't explained it to you yet, have I? Sorry about that, I got a meeting with the other instructors right away. You say if you explain things to Ash in my place? Hee, of course. You have my thanks. That guy. Alright, Muse, what's the deal with this executive committee? Yes, it's something instructor brought up yesterday in homeroom while you were still on break. They set up an executive committee for the Scholastic Festival meant to help all the other clubs make the preparations and make sure everything goes smoothly on the day of. we were told that each class had to offer up a student to be a member. After I did some deliberation, we decided to recommend you as a representative for Class 7. What the hell? You all just decided to throw up the guy who wasn't there? Well, each class was supposed to offer up one person in. I get that, but why the hell you picked me, of all people? Just trying to push all the annoying shit onto someone else? Well, I guess you weren't there. We just happened to draw the short end of the stick. Anyways, I'll be heading over to the tea ceremony club room to hammer out the details with everyone. I look forward to taking advantage of your service, Mr. Executive. Those damn little... Oh god, I don't like where this is going. Shit, what the hell is an executive committee even supposed to do? Just when I was planning to get out of this place. Hey Ash, about the Scholastic Festival. Yeah, about that. We need to do something for it as well, don't we? I guess. Then, what would you like to do? I don't know. And perhaps we could treat people who want to join Boku in some peace and quiet to some tea, or maybe some snacks. Whatever works. What do you think, Ash? Yeah, sure. Ash? Yeah? Well, you've been really friendly towards Kurt recently. You're starting to act like characters from Dorothy's novels. Maybe. Well, I mean... Ash! Huh? What's going on? Well, I'm sorry, you seem to be wrapped up in thought, You know, Ash, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here. I don't know if I can actually give you any good advice, but if I can, I want to do anything I can to support you. Heh, sorry. I wasn't acting like myself for a moment. Ash? Here we are just wasting our time chatting again, but I guess I don't mind things are like this a bit longer. Well then, I guess I'll do my job to the end. Huh? Did something happen? Oh, the Scholastic Festival, of course. Both a member of this club and the executive committee. Wait, you're on the executive committee? Yeah, for some reason or another. Could it have been what was troubling you? Yeah, it was. Or at least something like that. Ash, are you really? I think I've got it. Well then, I'll lend you my aid. I'll definitely be useful. I think. Heh. Well, it's just executive committee. I think you're getting too excited. Anyways, let's focus on the Literature Club's activities for now. If we're gonna do anything not half-assing, let's show the other clubs who's boss. Yeah, what should we do then? How about we do a showcase to recommend different books? Figure out the guest preferences and interests and recommend them a book based on that. We can even let them borrow the book from our club's personal stock. I see. It really sounds like the sort of event a literature club should put on. It won't be all that interesting if that's all we do. Maybe if there's time, we could actually do some reading out loud. Group reading, that sounds great. But, well, who's gonna actually read it out loud? I mean, do we have anyone here but you? Wait, me? I couldn't possibly read in front of a big crowd like that on my own, but if you'd like to do it with me, then maybe, yeah, I could. I'm waiting for it to load. Afterwards, Ash met the other members of the executive committee, Leonore in Class 8 and Stark from Class 9. They spent the next few days together, tirelessly preparing for the Scholastic Festival. Ash worked even more vigor and enthusiasm than anyone else, secretly driven to the sole thought it's all over after this. Thanks to his help, many clubs were able to make their preparations without issue. And finally, the day of the Scholastic Festival arrived. Why do I feel like we have to see like old members of Class 7 here? Then again, that's just me. I hope they come. Morning at the festival. Even if not, then it's fine. Public class Sumerian history. And thus, Cowbird's revolution was successful. An entire system of government underwent immense changes. If we wish to build a more friendly relationship with our neighbors in the Republic, it's important that we understand the historic background behind our democratic ideals. For fuck's sake. It's really him, the Ashen Knight himself. He's more stern than I imagined, but he's just as wonderful as I dreamed. The students don't know how good they have it. I knew he was popular, but I guess some people are more interested in our structure than our actual classes. Hey, isn't that Kurt guy also kind of a looker? He just radiates nobility. I'm so happy we came here. I don't think you're allowed to talk, Kurt. Feels bad, man. Oof. Oof. Kurt, you have fanboys, and Rean has fangirl. I mean, fanboy. No, wait. Don't take it literally what I said. Aren't they playing around too much for Military Academy's Fine Arts class? Now, don't say that. As true connoisseurs of fine art, let's watch over them with grace. Is that General Aurelia Le Guin? Why is the Golden Rakshasa here? I knew she was this school's principal. Is she actually teaching classes herself? Now let's begin the lecture. Allow me to begin by making it clear that true art knows no social status and requires no qualifications. Of course, knowledge and understanding have their place in art, but in the end, everything is judged solely by the viewer's interpretation. Surely there's no one here that fails to understand that much, is there? Let's go look around somewhere elsewhere. Yes, let's. We worked hard to arrange today's public classes, so let's have a nice chat with our visitors about the fine arts. Our principal is effective as ever. I feel bad for them, but I suppose this is what they call reaping what you sow. Public class, Soda training. And I came hoping to see the Golden Rakshasa or the Ashen Chevalier fight. Instead, we get some mock battle between students. What a way to throw cold water all over my hype. I really wanted to try duking out with Schwarzer's new toy. Unfortunately, instructor can't really expose that thing to the public yet, can he? I'm guessing talking about the mechs that Makarov was making. Well, at least we got a bit of a crowd here for our little bout. Let's put on a good show for them. Yes, if the two of us are facing off, I intend to go all out regardless of the circumstances. Well then, begin the match. Oh, what the? So fast! What the hell? These kids are this talented? They're just students, right? I'm not sure, but I do know I want them in our squad right now. What sort of training made them this strong? And you're learning a lot of stuff from the from Rean Schwarzer? Hell, even Randy and Toa? Like, hell yeah. The public classes are finally done. I'm way more tired than I would be on a normal day. Yeah, having many people watching made me hyper aware of everything I did. Oh, you two, our part of the performance is just beginning. Ash is going to have it even worse than the rest of us. Hey, whose fault do you think that is? Anyways, I've already put in enough just helping everyone set up. Don't waste all my hard work now. Yes, understood. I suppose all of us should be going to our club rooms. Meanwhile, we'll be going around checking in all the club activities, right, Ash? Yeah, I need to make sure no problems pop up. It's a pain in the ass, but it's not the most inconvenient thing ever. Yep, we'll do our best to make sure no problems come up for you. Just focus on your own activities. As insincere as ever. Wouldn't be Ash if he wasn't. Alright, let's get going. Finally, at the end, time to do this right and make sure I don't leave myself with any regrets. Do we get to explore with Ash? Alright, there's a lot of NPC dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue. I guess seem...
なんだ見慣れない箱が置いてあるが
Check out the metal box on the desk by the stairs. When did this thing get put here? I'm part of the executive committee. I didn't even know about it. They not trust me with it or something? Please cast your vote for whom you support, huh? So it's just some ballot box, must be some gimmick Leonora Stark setup. So I guess I just put in which club has the best activity, yeah? Well, I guess I can come back here later. Talk to Monk by the door. The branch campus Scholastic Festival, huh? You realize really went out to make sure you don't lose to the main campus. After the war, I've gone back to Trish's radio main office, but it really seems like our lead students started to overtake it as a great spot for gathering news. We got real hands to really crank up the scale of broadcast our branch campus special all over. Those public classes this morning were great and all, but it seems like you guys really put some elbow grease into these club events. Stubbs, Lorelei, and myself, I reciprocate your hard work by making sure to capture every moment of them. Go to the nurse's office and talk to the twins. Ooh, you mean the Neptunia twins? Yay, Neptunia twins! Yo, big sis. BB, you came too. Of course, the branch campus Scholastic Festival was gonna be a great story. Hey sis, would it be funny if we switched places for the day? You can leave any first aid up to me. No, it wouldn't be. Actually, you came here for a great story that you should be doing your job. It's fine, I can do what I want. Rex is here working too. Although he is Rex, he's probably just gonna be snapping pictures of cute girls all day. You two never change, do you? I'll talk to Vivi again. Hey, look at my sister. Is she getting pretty freaking hot? I wonder if she and Geisers have been doing anything together lately. This is a great skill. I need to tell me everything. How to live. Oh, hey, Ash. I'm sorry about all the noise. Next year, I'm going to be going back to St. Ursula. For now, I'm going to keep at it as the branch campus nurse. If you notice anything that's hurt while doing your rounds, please bring them here. I'll give them a proper checkup. Go across the hall to the library to see the team with the branch campus girl. Oh, Rosine is here. Oh, Ash, thank you for working so hard on your patrols. Hey, you could say that I'm the one working hard with you're stuck here all alone. Seems like you're holding up the fort just fine without me. Yes, I get a bit nervous having to deal with some male customers, but I've been able to recommend and talk about a lot of great novels with our female guests. I got a number of them to consider reading Dorothy's books. Yeah, if you could stop doing that, that'd be great. Oh yes, and the Must Read Corner has been an unexpectedly popular hit, though they belong to the school, so we can't loan them out. But if anyone's interested in a certain book, we can have Becky put them in order for them. I'll have to thank her later. That sounds like our old alumni is going to be making a killing off our activities. I'm sure she's ecstatic. As long as everything's running well, then I'm fine with it. Yes, sir, I mean, please rest well knowing everything here is taken care of and focus on your duties for the executive committee. I'll keep supporting you from here. Well, you still got your own problems to worry about, don't you? We still haven't done the group reading. We haven't, have we? Maybe I should head back to the literature club room to practice for it. It's almost time for the reading to see meet me there. Fine, whatever. Best Nun is here too. That's crazy. Talk to her. I'm guessing she's also... This translator is also a Rosine fan. Ah, Ash of New Class 7. Yes, good day to you. Ah, you were to church, aren't you? She's Schwarzer's old classmate with the Gralls Ritter now, right? Busy watching over the kids. By the Holy Mother, all of you students did a splendid job preparing the Scholastic Festival. I thought it'd be a waste not to bring the children along. Top that, this may be our last chance to play with these wonderful children. Your last chance. Wait, are you planning to different leaves too? Yes, my work here is done. Seems I'm being transferred elsewhere. No! That's so, well, you guys have all sorts of obligations, don't you? Kind of a shame though, these kids seem to really like you. Bet they'll be all moping around about not getting to see their favorite nun. Yes, it's not unlikely. I'll have to make sure to come by and visit whenever I can. I haven't actually told the children about this yet. I want to say goodbye to them all with a smile. I just want to keep going about today, but all normally. Talk to one of the girls. Must be... I'm not gonna voice those new people, those NPCs that I know. Puppy Reed, I'm so nervous. Come on, you were the freaking announcer for the Dareflinger, weren't you? Reading some book in front of the few people is nothing. Talking to comps is way different than reading to a group face to face. Now all the people I talked to on the Dareflinger were our friends and teachers. How would you just ignore what the crowd wants and focus on having fun reading a nice book? I don't really know how I feel about doing that. But anyways, shouldn't you be worried about this right now? As I said before, please rest well knowing I have everything under control and focus on your work for the executive committee. Heh, do your best then. Seriously, don't worry about it. I got this under control. Put all your role as member of the executive committee. When it's time, we wait in the club room. Head out to the front, Frankie and Celestine. A lot of people told me this episode's rated highly. Ah, Celestine, so you've come. Yes, even it was for a few months before the war. I myself put in some work with the branch campus, so interested to see what sort of event they were hosting. Master Patrick was gracious enough to give me a short vacation, so I decided to do some sightseeing. Heh, lucky you. I just have time to bridge my regards to Master Serene and Madame Toa, but I'm glad to speak to you once more as well, Frankie. Glad that even my departure you considered to serve as an excellent janitor. Or is that you've been recently tasked with taking care of the dormitories? It's true I'm still far from being as half as effective as you are, Celestine. Huh, yes, well, I wouldn't want you to make it too easy to catch up to me. Although I've been curious, do you have to still have your eyes set on becoming a guild receptionist? Of course, my ultimate goal still hasn't changed, but for what? Still happen to feel that this job has great purpose as well. It's not for my dream job. The guild seems in new health, so I definitely have the chance to sneak in my way in soon. Since the number of students at branch campus will be increasing next year, for now I want to keep working and growing here. At least that's how I want to think of things recently. I see. 3 times since we last time you truly grown. Well then, please give me a call to apply for the guild again. That's all some advice in regards to that. I'd like to give them to you myself if possible when the time comes. Celestine, thank you so much. Dr. Herman near the tennis courts. I'm hoping this video doesn't lag for anyone watching, so... Oh, it's Herman. Leonora's older brother in arms. Yeah. Oh my god. My controller! Come on! Come on. Okay. Okay. Now over to the tennis court. Now what's the tennis club doing? Exhibit match between the club members followed by a tennis lesson. It seems not bad at all. Ha! Oh! You're finished. Not just yet. Welcome everyone to our expedition tennis match. Tennis is a sport that's not only lots of fun, but it's also very healthy. We hope that anyone who's interested will give it a try. If you're interested in giving our trial session a go, please come over to me to register. Heh, seems pretty popular. On top of that, it looks like the little tomboy's family all came to watch. Healthy. I can't see it's helped by those figures shaped right up. They're really moving all over the place with so much skin showing. And they got some real lookers here too. Maybe if we hopped on that trial session, we maybe get some nice playtime ourselves. You feel me, bro? I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro. Guess it's really worth coming all this way. Can we get rid of these people? Can we literally get rid of these people? These freaking dudes. If they were just talking shit, I let it slide, but I can't let them go around groping the tomboy and her friends. Hey, you two. Hey, nice uniform, bro. Are you a student here? Did we overheard? Well, you're trying to fight with us, bro? We haven't done shit yet. Hey, calm down. I wasn't really planning to do anything with you two. Seriously, do I look like some hard ass to you? Yeah, but you don't actually seem like a great guy. In fact, you seem more like a troublemaker yourself, bro. Hey, I don't want to hear that from you two, you two pieces of shit. Yeah, I want to beat up these fuckers. Yeah, I definitely where you guys are coming from. But as someone who would like to take one of those lovely ladies to town, I got some advice for you. Advice? The hell you talking about, bro? You even remember where we are right now? Doors, I get some military school. We just kind of came around because we were bored. Exactly, it's a military academy. That is to say, even those girls seem cute and quiet, they're all trained to become soldiers. Really came down to them, they'd be able to pick up an arms and fight. You saw how hard they slammed the ball earlier, or how fast they can move. Now let's imagine they slam you in the ribs with the same force they swung with that racket at. How exactly do you think that'd go? How would it go? They probably crack a few of them pretty easily. A few might even get them completely crushed. Easily? Oh, and there if you're lucky. Eh? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that some of them have some friends in pretty high places. We got the daughter of a noble, a few ties to some pretty shady groups. Any of their friends heard the shit you were spewing. Well, I'm kinda curious how exactly you end up. It's honestly hard to even imagine. Man, I really gotta watch myself dealing with them. But hey, if you two still wanna give it a go, I'll be cheering you on silently from the sidelines. Best of luck, my comrades. Fucking Ash is a savage. Ah, there's a really lot of young fine ladies here, so as long as you're only half dead by the end of it, so it won't be worth a shot. No, I don't think it's worth one bit. How about we just go back home for today, bro? Yeah, let's go home, bro. They gotta stop saying bro. Wasting my time for such a boring outcome. Maids went faster, I pulled them aside and taught them a lesson myself. Heh, I've gotten way too soft. Talk to Jessica. Just planned for this demonstration run, we all got fired up and ended up feeling like a real match. I don't particularly mind though, it was a good advertisement for the club. Talk to Yuna. My family won't stop staring at me. Ken and Nana are trying to cheer me on, now it feels like I'm drawing unneeded attention. Heh, keep up the work, champ. Talk to Ken and Nana. Yuna, do your best. Yuna, show who's boss. We weren't able to meet up with Yuna this morning's public classes, but I'm very happy I got to watch my little Yuna giving her all in her studies. I can't wait to go back home and tell Mafia how wonderful our daughter is doing. Next to all of Yuna's Jessica's hardware, it looks like our trial system is going to be a massive success. Well, it's great you're getting a lot of customers, but do you actually have a plan to actually handle them all? Yep, I prepared plenty of rackets. We only have one court, but we can rotate people out and have the others do some simple rallies while they wait. Do you care to join us, Ash? Sorry, I'm busy with the executive stuff. That said, give me a shout if you run into any trouble. I'll rush right over and deal with it myself. He understood. Head over to Micah and have a chat. Oh yeah, this is after the Kurt trap episode. Kurt, you gotta run. Kurt, you gotta run right now. Head over to the engineering building and talk to Schmidt. Okay. There's a lot of lines for me to speak to important people. It's nosy out there. Tell me about it. We got a swarm of people here for the Scholastic Festival. What a waste of time. They even tried to invite me to some ridiculous public class this morning. Naturally, I refused. Please see to it that no one else comes stomping around in here. I'll get on the way of my research. Now step back outside over to the campus's train platform. I hope the quality for you guys is good. I'm worried about the videos that I've been putting up. They've been pretty bad these last few episodes, so... Oh, the band. Valerie, Stark, and Pablo. No, Valerie, Stock, and Pablo. Now, this is what the modern music clubs got lined up. A pop-up stage performance. Sounds about right? Shouldn't they ask us for permission to set up a stage here? Well, whatever. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time our little group's played in such a large crowd. It's because of that, it's been our most fun performance yet. I thought the one in Ark and Shield was the best one. Alright, we put on a rockin' show there, yeah? I don't think we're stopping there. That's right, there's one more song. She doesn't really tend to show much emotion, but she sure gets things when she's up on stage like that. Oh, Valerie, she's much more palatable when she first came here. Hey, you got it more palatable yourself. I'm easily acquired taste. Heh, well, you're a bit of a strange pick, but you're still you. You should be perfect. What the hell are you? Anyways, looks like their performance is wrapping up. There's such a massive crowd here that it's gonna be hassle getting everyone out, so mind lending me a hand and giving people directions? It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but it's my job. We'll be performing again in an hour, so everyone please feel free to come and watch us again. We still got a load of music we haven't shown you yet. For the next one, we're gonna crank up the heat even more. Heh, not bad at all. Thanks again for handling the patrols, ass. Does that mean you left poor Tatiana to handle the literature club all on your own? Well, the only thing we're doing is actually need some people to ready is the public reading. Aside from that, she'll be fine all on her own. She's usually all helpless and swirl-eyed, but when it comes down to it, she can get shit done. Seems like you two actually got some faith in each other. You should say what you just did to her sometime. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. There's no way Gehenna I'm saying something that embarrassing to her. It's not my job to make her happy. You really are a problem child. Head over to Valerie. When I'm up on stage playing with my guitar and singing to my heart starts racing and I get all fired up, and I calm back down, it really feels embarrassing. Still easy to embarrass type after all this time? I'll say this much, it paid people off watching you guys perform. Guess it did. I want to keep playing music for everyone, but I don't want to draw too much attention. Maybe I could try marrying a mask next time. Pretty sure that's gonna draw more attention. You gotta learn from the best, Elliot. Elliot's a scary person when it comes to dealing with him with music. Oh, my heart's racing as much as it was getting on stage at Ark and Shield. Except he feels different about this performance though. Well, of course. It's the time you three were the main event. Yeah, that's probably it. I was nervous, of course, but that felt like nothing compared to how thrilling it was. Thanks to that excitement, I was able to go all out on the drums. We all practiced so much together, they were in perfect sync. Haha, there's really no greater feeling. Now, Pablo. Blimey, I can't believe how hard we rocked that. After our debut performance, Arlen, the stage was even the death flinger. Right, feels like I'm still dreaming. This was right floating stage to gift to you, a rock festival on the Erebony Railroad. That's all to draw some eyes. I'm living the dream. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's. The game says let's head inside the campus and go back to the cafeteria. Okay, cafeteria. Okay. Ooh, Mitt's there. Next up is the Cooking Club, a pop-up restaurant using the cafeteria's facilities, it looks like. Sandy, 3 fluffy exorbitant tomato omelets, please. Got it, I'll have them done in a flash. Alright, I just wrapped them up in a batch of nice some creamy mashed potatoes. I'll grab them when it's all ready. Heh, seems like they're doing quite well for themselves. Those girls can probably cook better than any restaurant on the side of Zamira, so I don't think I got anything to worry about. If there's anything to worry about here, it'd be that guy. The latest one of my supreme dish, our very own Freddy's special Scholastic Festival surprise. We apologize for the delay. I've gathered only the finest in-season ingredients for this special dish. I assure you, what sits under the table before you is nothing short of a true delicacy. So he was running late. If the problem piles up, it can cause him a lot of trouble. I'll have to scold him later. This is the most wonderful thing I've ever tasted. This stimulating fragrance is rich, deep as the oceans themselves, and that the subtle tart aftertaste. This is the dish I've been searching for entire life for. Hearing your gracious words makes my whole mountain trek to gather ingredients worthwhile. I can't express how grateful I am to taste your cooking. I'll call up all my gourmet friends at once. They must know about this. Now even more weirdos are going to be coming over and trying his dishes out. Well, I guess his being late paid off, so I'll let it slip. Bought her green-haired mechanic while she's enjoying a nice cup of tea. Translator, she has a name. I can't help myself. I hate so much that I feel like my belly's gonna burst. There's so many things on the menu I haven't tried yet. No, you can't, Min. Your stomach can't handle any more than this. If only there's one more dish, you'll help the students out, give them another to sale. I did decide it's time to order up. Talk to Min again because she's cute. Fucking translator. Heh, what I'll get next. Oh, that dessert Freddy's making seems real interesting. Cannot fathom how this soup managed to contain a perfect balance of spice and tartness and bitterness. Surely every last ingredient in this must be freshly in season. I'm glad you've taken notice. In truth, to reduce the greasiness of the blood to bring it to the perfect texture, I felt a magic piece with my own hands to mix its essence into the stew. I see. In doing so, you helped me realize a much more complex flavor. Such wonderfully mysterious culinary. What a weird guy. I'm enthralled to have met such a guest who can discuss the wonders of such a cooking style. With guests like him, perhaps I can start ramping up the intensity of my own dishes. Tita. We still have some potatoes left. We're almost out of tomatoes. We're gonna need a beverage restock soon too. What do you guys, didn't get enough ingredients? Oh hey Ash, we have more guests than we expected. We'll just be fine now. I'll call up Becky and she'll be able to deliver us the goods. Good to hear, I'll be off then. Hey, thanks for checking on us, Ash. Geez, I didn't expect to have this many guests. It's a lot of work, but a good problem to have. I gotta let this simmer a bit longer, I'll be all set. Well, that's got me start on. Seems like our little ship is moving full speed ahead on the kitchen. Gotta keep things moving. I'm really relieved to have managed to get this many guests as we did. Well, you got this pop, thanks to all the food you helped taste test for us, Ash. Hey, I really wanted some free food. Well, it worked out if it worked out. Keep up the good work. He and I keep swapping who's in charge of kitchen, so it's not too tough. Seeing all the guests enjoy the food so much makes me want to work even harder. Head to the bottom floor in the clubhouse and into the swimming pool. Alright, the swimming club's got a swimming class sign up, and Wayne's got a muscle development seminar. That's about the basics of it. How about we head into the water and start practicing? I understand the lesson, but I'm no good at swimming, so I'm kind of nervous. But you're still unsure of yourself, we can lend you a keyboard to use. Ah, this little girl's so cute. She is, she's like a tiny little doll, I just want to squeeze her. That's the first time you people want to see her. Thanks, little miss. I've been wondering why you're here helping out. Oh, being a good girl helping out your dear big brother? That's it. She must have come all the way here to help him out. How sweet. I'm supposed to be your classmate, but I'm getting treated like this. It's fine, Altina. I understand how mature you are. The little rabbit seems to be holding up well. Stark's there too, so she'll be just fine. And over there we've got rule number 1 of muscle training. It's important to not abuse your muscles from the start, so you need to make sure you not get the load settings just right for your build. If you start overburdening yourself, you won't make progress efficiently. I forgot that Wayne is... Wait, hey Jared, what's that thing that Osta's called when he's buff, Jared? What's that thing Osta's called when he's buff? Jacksta. Wayne is jacked right now. So you begin to decrease your weight load. If you can manage a training regimen suited to your own physique, then in no time flat you can have some real nice rippling muscles. Sorry, I had to figure out what that meaning was. Behold, what do you think of my pride and joy, my glorious muscles? Yep, those are sure muscles. They're muscles, alright. Some real muscular muscles. Musculars and beautiful strength, those two are wholly due to that rise as one. Someday at the end of the day you can rely on yourself, but that's a lie. When it comes out, you can rely on 2 things, yourself and your muscles. There's nothing that tops a good old muscles. Mister, I have a question. Ask away, I can answer anything, everything, it's all about muscles. Do girls like dudes with big muscles? Whoa, I dig. Hey, I was wondering the same thing. I want to know too. They say women love strong men, so if you got muscles, you'll be popular. Probably. Really? Hey guys, look over there. It's all so clear. If I want to get popular girls, muscles are my enemy. So it would seem. Wait, no! It's not true! Don't go! Please believe in the power of the muscles. Pepe had stuck. Wayne. Oh, I don't even. Talk to the hat boy. boy in the middle. Oh, my bad. Come on. Okay, I'm messing up. Sorry, guys. Console Wayne. Oh, we're gonna console Wayne. Oh yeah, my little sister Micah said she was coming to visit today. I wonder why I haven't seen her around yet. I thought I was doing muscle development somewhere at the port. Has she lost all humanity, lost faith in the power of muscles? I think there's something wrong with this guy. Muscles will never betray humanity, yet humanity is cruel enough to betray muscles. It pains me very, very soul. Talk to Stark. Thanks for handling the patrols, Ash. Yeah, we were originally supposed to have 2 committee members patrolling at a time, with the other one getting to handle their club activity. Activity for the literature club doesn't seem to need a bunch of people manning it, so I'm fine with this arrangement. Appreciate that, but when you have to go back to your club, and I'll take over the patrols for a bit. So when it's time for your club activities, just head on over. No need to even worry about calling me. I got it covered. Got it. Thanks, Stark. At least you're managing better than Wayne. Seems like he's still been blessed with... hasn't been blessed with customers. This is Dr. Stark's little sister, Alti. Fucking translator. I wasn't expecting to get mistaken for Stark's little sister like that. I know that I'm smaller than the average high school student, but I might continue to grow a tiny bit taller. Perhaps even go taller than Milliam someday. George also told me the same thing, but my height will gradually increase, most likely. Head to the school store, okay. Alright, we're gonna I'm gonna figure out where is the school store. Okay, it's this one, right? Yep. That's the one that Becky runs in the branch campus. Hey, we're able to sell a bunch of supplies for the festival, and now we're getting the normal customer coming in and buying. We're gonna rake in so much though. The Scholastic Festival due is kind of a real treat to us. Scholastic Festival, huh? Definitely reminds me of the main campus's Academy Festival. I was thinking the same. Didn't we have the little sales competition back then? Ah, memories of CS1. Ah, yes, that we did. Almost a shame we got a good business partnership running now. Some mutual profit ain't bad either, eh? But if we have another match, I wouldn't lose. Heh, I believe you're mistaken there. For now, I've stopped expanding my sales network. I do want to keep expanding it later, but before that, I need to hire some more employees for the shop. Now I'll post some flyers around to advertise the job. Lately, I've been collaborating with Becky's trade network even more than before. Can't say it's exactly raised my profits, but maybe during the ride I acted way too rationally and got ran away too easily. That said, I absolutely have no intention of making any investment that would be bad for my business. But for now, I'll be buying my time in rebuilding Kleiss & Co. Okay. It seems like Hugo's definitely learned his lesson after CS4 at least. Is the chess club? Yep, chess club. I knew it. Of all the people that be here. Now next for today is the chess club, and the problem match between the branch campus and the main students campus is seen. Checkmate. Fritz. I thought I had you cornered, but you really turned things around on me. You're truly talented. You're quite skilled yourself, Fritz. Your intense onslaught in the middle of the game gave me chills. And Machias had never taught me everything he knew about chess, that I never would have survived that. Well, Machias is the chess master, of course. Kurt scored a win for the branch campus, just as he should. And this is checkmate. Fucking Cindy loses the Ada. How will I lose again? It's almost a year since I joined the chess club and I still lost. Damn, I'm so frickin' lame. Oh, on the contrary, I'm rather impressed by how much you've grown this past year. I didn't expect you to make it this far. If we held this match a year ago, it would have finished much quicker. Do you really mean that? Kurt said something similar, but I honestly just thought he was being nice. I'm really happy to hear that. Alright, after the tournament, would you be willing to meet me again after another match? Perhaps I have some free time, I'll consider it. Let's go! Whoa! Whoa! Sydney getting it again! You're not doing too bad yourself, Sydney. Don't get too carried away, you may be able to pull it off. Anyway, it seems like we're problem-free around here. Talk to number 1 Cedric over their Fritz. It's losing the courage. I trained hard to improve. It seems like he's made just as more progress. Next year, the club activities and main camps will finally resume. When that time clubs, I fully intend to rejoin the chess club and train until I reach Kurt's level. Even a more skilled opponent than Kurt's fighting back relentlessly. Pretty impressive. The company's ferry must really want to win the tournament. Talk to Kurt. Fritz put up such a good fight, but in the end, it seems I managed to snag victory. At this rate, I hadn't expected us to have so many talented entrants into the tournament. I don't know how far I can make it. I just don't want to put everything together, but I need to give it my all to make it as far as I can. I actually managed to get our province to meet up again after the tournament. I'm so epic. Maybe after we play some chess and go around and do some other stuff too. Maybe go down to some shops, get dinner. It's fine if I treat this like a date, right? Right? Sydney? I don't think that's a response the guy that just lost the tournament is supposed to be giving. I've done it, Ash. I may have lost the match, but I'm winning at life. This isn't a dream, man. We're all gonna make it. Calm down a bit there, bud. So this whole Scholastic Festival thing. Since our school's currently undergoing a number of reforms, we elected to not hold our Academy Festival this year. Tad jealous that you guys had to have one. Ah, yes, I thought to mention to do the reorganization of our own student council. I'll be the main campus student council president starting next year. I do have the main campus and the branch campus. We'll do more joint activities from here on out. I look forward to working with you more in the future. Head to the tea ceremony club. Joseph is creeping outside. Oh, my sweet ma, you've become so beautiful. Oh, it's your shitty dad. We're in that kimono. You're the spitting image of your mother and your father is so. I'm so. Ah, so this is that dad of hers, Maya's, who said return to the military. It seems like a lot happened between them because he really can't show his face around her now. Ah, Muse's Club. And last foot up is the Tea Ceremony Club with their tea room and a tea ceremony trial. Sounds pretty enough. Hey, why Rex toting his camera up around here? Yo, you the little punk. Reen's in charge up, yeah? Having fun with the Scholastic Festival? Yeah, you're as hyper as what the hell you're doing up here. Tiki, we had a guest who wanted to come here photos taken, and Rexy was gracious enough to offer to take them and sell them. Other guests liked the idea, so we're getting a little photo shoot corner all set up, and exactly like a lot of guests who would want pictures with the cute girl. I mean all the fine students of the Tea Ceremony Club. Now the customers get to take pictures of our lovely music and Maya to their heart's content. Though we had far more female guests than men, so Kyrie is actually the member getting most photographed the most. They all fuss about their damn cute face of his. It's so frustrating. Hey, I got a pretty mixed feelings about it as well. Hey, why worry about it? It makes the guests happy, then you should keep it up, champ. I guess it's for my own sake. No, as a man of the Empire, this is one more bear I must get over. Ash would think to himself, well then, it looks like I get wrapped up the first round of patrols. Guess I should head back to the literature club room. Seems like a lot of girls who check out the club today are from St. Australia. It seems like I'm not the only one from the academy who was interested in coming to doors. I had seen him go around the class with such innocent, curious eyes. Man, sure raked in a good haul today. So many pictures of cute girls. Normally when I just walk up to a cute girl and say, go like, hey, can I take a picture of you? She gives me a weird look and turns me down, but today was different. I knew I was right to come here and do some journalism at the Scholastic Festival. I was supposed to get some good material for the paper, but Phoebe's here working too. This should be fine. There are so many, too many cute girls here. I can't wait this chance to get every picture of every last one of them. Most people in the Empire still don't know very much about the East culture in general, much less tea ceremonies. I hope we can use the Scholastic Festival to show us a chance to show people's tea ceremonies with great appeal. Use this chance to go get to score more club members for next year. That'll also be a great success. Perhaps I'm starting to ask for too much. Seriously, the man outside knows you shouldn't be out here, right? Sydney really needs to stop shouting. You can hear him all the way across the hall. Then maybe I should just try and clear my head. I just keep getting a girl after girl asking to take a photo of me. I'm so tired. It's become some mascot instead of an actual member of the club. I even tried to seem manly as possible and practice so hard. You really know every aspect of this hero ceremony. Why did I end up like this? As you said before, Ash, as long as the customers are happy, that's what matters. As a man of the Empire, I can't waste my breath on such pointless complaints. Alright, let's head back to the Literature Club. Oh, come on. Oh no! Okay. My R2 button was, like, having trouble. Oh my god, I'm having... Sorry guys, I'm having, like... Yeah. Holy shit! I'm sorry guys, but my fucking... Android... My controller's having issues right now. Okay. Seems like we have to go through one last thread. Just like Principal Aurelia said, there are a bunch of prospective students today. Heh, well, the first wave of students was nothing but a bunch of provincial and other garbage. Garbage is going a bit far, isn't it? But I'm really happy. It looks like we'll be getting a bunch of new students next year. Yeah, next year. Hee, I'm sure the literature club is going to be filled with new members. Yeah, probably. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know if I actually be a good role model for them. But I think you're up to it. Really? You're able to convince them to join the club, and I'm sure you'll be a good leader for them. And they actually are in the club. I hope so. I'll try my hardest. New club members. Perfect then. I don't have to worry about getting you all bored on your own. Ash, what do you... Alright, looks like it's about time for the public read. Let's grab some books and go down to the library. What does Ash want to do? Everyone wants to make him a bracer after when he graduates, but like, what does he really want to do? Huh, it looks like we managed to survive. It's relieving that all the guests seem to be really enjoy it too. Turns out just fine. He actually managed to make it through the whole thing without freaking out. I'm impressed. That was only because we were together. I'm also a new member of the club for now, aren't I? If I didn't do my part and help out then, I'd never hear the end of it from Schwarzer. Hehe, I don't think that's it. You also been working hard on your duties as an executive committee member, haven't you? I was just wondering, weren't you saying something before the public reading stuff? Well, I'm gonna head back to my patrols. I'll leave the rest to you, so make sure you wrap things up nice and neatly. Oh, okay. You can leave the literature club to me. Awesome, later. People leave. Ash. Man, there's still a bit of time before the Scholastic Festival ends. I better go do another round around the school. We're almost at an hour long, so I wonder how longer it is now. But damn, this is an episode for sure. Hey Ash, thank you once more for your hard work. What are you guys doing all grouped up here? You kids all decided to slack up together, pushing all your hard work onto someone else? Hey, now that you joined us, we're all here. Rather fortunate coincidence. Guess we were looking for a good place to rest for a bit during our breaks, and well, we just happened to find the same place. It's weird that we all came here without telling each other. It's great enough, but I'm not exactly a break on right now. Don't fret up something like that. Come join us. This chance me is another example of the bonds of Class 7, isn't it? Yeah, it's all just happened to meet up like this, so sure you can make up a tiny bit to chat with us. I'm sure it's fine. There's still plenty of time remaining in the festival. Fine, and I'll join you for a bit. What are we talking about? This shit of a job Schwarzer's doing? Why do you always? Ash is being dishonest as ever, I see. First thing, I'll be fine talking about how much we love our dear instructor, and you're way too honest about everything. Those two really can be a nuisance. Don't count yourself out. I guess I can't exclude myself, but instructor readings regularly gather a class of oddballs. Haha, you sure has. I always get the feeling Kurt has the least trouble for instructor reading. Now that you mention it, you're probably right. Hey, he's a good little model student. I mean, I think it should be normal not to cause problems for your teacher. Besides, when we first started, I was way too focused on our respective houses and social standings. I was way too cocky. All of us, myself included, have been a handful for an instructor, so let's all apologize to him later, alright? Heh? What's getting up putting yourself in Schwarzer's shoes? Kidding. Kurt's getting as popular as Instructorine, isn't he? Even today he had a bunch of fangirls come give him a visit. So then Kurt's a womanizer in the making. Damn, Kurt. You're taking the job over Reen now. Hey, don't put it like that. I guess it's more, I look up to Instructorine as a role model. Looks like Schwarz has ruined this one too. Well, no one's here quite yet perfect, but I'm so happy as long as all 5 of us are around. Yes, I think we all complement each other's strengths and flaws. Well, we certainly will a balanced group in more ways than none. Together, the 5 of us have grown under Instructorine's care and overcome many trials is only natural. Even if one of us were missing, I don't think any of that would be possible. Huh? Does she know? Well, I'm not too sure about that. I'm sure we do just fine, even if we're down 1 or 2 people. Why do you keep saying things like that? That's just how it is. This is money. So this is what they mean by Sundir? Yes, Altina, you're kinda learning what Sundir is. Hey, I don't want to hear that, especially from you. Anyways, I gotta go back to my patrols. Oh, hey Ash, wait a second. What's up? I know you were just joking earlier, but there's no need to be so tense around us. Just because you're fine with doing it doesn't mean you don't actually have to take in everything by yourself. Always watching out for me, huh? Well, don't poke into matters that aren't your concern. Alright, then I'm off for real now. Don't sack off too much, kids. Ash. Here, that guy. We were just looking out for him. You're free to walk again. Head to the tennis court before we proceed to start this talk to Yuna's family again. My voice is hurting so much that I thought this was over, but I guess not. I guess we'll talk to Yuna's family again. Where's our family? Are they here? Oh, there we are. And I said it's fine if you guys didn't come today. Probably took a ton of time getting here, didn't it? Well, I think it was a mini family pitching, then it's no problem at all. It's such a shame that your father was too busy with work to come along. Big sis, you were so cool in that game earlier. That ball went flying, that was crazy. Really went in with my special training. Do you think I could do that too? Probably. If you start training hard, I'm sure you can. And you guys are staying at the inn and leaves tonight, yeah? You all wait for the festival to end. I can guide you around town later. We're having an after party with this other student faculty, so I may be a bit tiny late. Don't mind one bit. Just make sure your friends enjoy the party. By the way, big sis, that swing you did earlier, was it based on the Ashen Chevaliers? Oh, you could call it the Ashen Chevalier shot or something. No, I didn't really mean to. Yo, that's epic. I'm gonna try it too out then. I think I could sign up for the try with Elise, right? Randy is up on the ramp. Where the hell is Randy? Ah, there we go. Randy's gonna leave soon. He's only like a limited month. Well, Randolph, aren't you lucky? You think you're just gonna slack off in a place like this? Hey, don't go dragging my name through the mud. I'm just taking a little rest. On top of that, we aren't really supposed to be doing much for the afternoon portion. It's all on you kids and your clubs. Besides, the rest of us instructors are working real hard right now, so I can just take things easy, yeah? So what you're saying is that you're allowed to slack off, or is it something else? You think I look lame to admit that you're just lost in omniscience? Well, it could be something like that. I'm sorry, I just want to stick around and see how everyone graduates. Heh, you really aren't acting like yourself. You're really going back to your home in Crossspell, aren't you? Shouldn't you be thrilled? It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but we'll be down one person. We can manage. No matter how much you've grown, that dirty mouth of yours never goes away. You're not completely wrong, though. I'm just gonna miss this place. It's not like I have anything in particular I'm worried about. Every student here is pretty much reliable. Green and Toe are still gonna be here. Is that so? So we're thinking the same thing. to all of them, we'll be able to keep on getting just fine. Huh, you know, I've been thinking this for a while, but you and me were actually pretty similar, aren't we? Huh? What the hell, you're saying something so creepy all of a sudden? No, I'm being serious here. We had a lot of things happen to us in the past, we always try to cover it up. Feel back, just laid back and carefree and protect, and everything would be fine if we just held it all in. Well, that's how we're in the past, but now we still got places to call home, people to rely on, both of us do. Relying on those just a bit isn't acting childish or spoiled. Relying on your friends or letting them rely on you in turn, that's absolutely nothing to worry about. Well, I never really intended to act like a loner. Besides, I already get that all you're saying, having to say to me. I guess then we're all set. All of us have friends we can rely on, but for some reason too attached to their branch campus, soon it's going to say goodbye to them. I think I want to stay out for a bit, enjoying the breeze. Start in front of the school, okay. This video is going to be as long as I thought. Ash, do you have a moment? We're going to have a guide all the guests off campus after the Scholastic Festival, so you can prep in advance. Yes. Yeah, I guess we got more people here than now than even at the start, don't we? Alright, you'll be here, Leonora will be in the main building, I'll be in the courtyard. Shouldn't be a good setup to guide everyone. We find we stagger the times. Sounds good, it'll be work we can all coordinate. Well, in that case, I'll go call up the stage and tell them around they should expect the waves of people. Not a bad idea, I'll leave that to you. Seriously, I'm so fortunate to get so much help from you and Leonora. Our class didn't trust us with this role, so let's give it our all until the end. Alright, talk to Muse. Wait, did I get the right room? Okay, I got the right room. Such a shame we had a bit more time again calling Kairi and Nakamoto. It was so unfortunate they didn't come on time. Kairi and Nakamoto, what kind? Oh, a woman's kimono, of course. Well, that's about what I expected. Okay, next year I'll definitely have Kairi and Nakamoto. He's looking forward to it. Stop by and talk to Kurt again. My opponent's certainly more skilled than I am, but there's a chance I could turn things around. I'm not going to give up to the end. Let's go to the pool and talk to Altina. I haven't seen Reen yet. Where is Reen, actually? I'm so glad Leonora's come back to help. Trying to run the swim class with myself and Wayne was rather intense. Alright, time for me to check out my own club's activity. I gotta make up all the hard work Wayne and Allie have been putting in without me. Find Major Michael in his office. Okay. Uh-oh. What are they saying? Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to go back. Is it this one? No, that's Toa. Alright, there we go. Major Michael. There was a voice line there, but I'm assuming like we can get the voice line. Carbide, there's been some sort of incident. I'm just doing my regular reports. Scholastic Festival's been running smoothly. All the clubs are doing well. God, I appreciate your hard work. Please take care of the rest. Seems you're pretty busy in here. Well, yes, I have a number of forms and ledgers related to the Scholastic Festival, not to mention all the documents that need to be prepared for the end of the school year. I'm also still trying to work out who to transfer all my responsibilities to. Oh yeah, word's been going around that you've been leaving doors next year too. Yes, currently the RMP is dangerously understaffed. I actually been called back immediately after the wars, given how close we are to the end of the year, so they let me stay here just a bit longer. Currently I'm planning to pass this sort of work over to Miss Herschel. I'm positive they'll find a great replacement for me though, so you students don't need to worry about anything. And I wasn't really worried about anyway. Really? I myself was rather worried that you've been partying with the school, but yes, the more I think on it, the more I realize my fears were misplaced. The growth you students are exhibit this year has been profound. Just 1 year ago, you were probably the biggest problem child on this entire campus, and now you've become one of the more reliable of the bunch. I mean, I don't want to become any model student or teacher's pet. Your first impression of me was a lot closer to the truth. No matter how much you think of yourself, you just become someone that others can rely on, and someone I can personally count on. That's undeniable reality. With that in mind, please continue performing your duties as executive committee with vigor to the end. I get it. By the way, it seems General Relay's deals plan to stay in the branch campus as principal. I don't really know whether that woman ever returns to active service, or else I have no doubt that Dora's branch campus will continue to develop wonderfully. So make sure you act as the perfect diligence of your underclassman, Carla. I'm not really sure that's an example I could set. I think it's fine for you to set example even as you are now. I think the fact that our branch campus has so many people to look up to is are different for our principal is rather unique selling point. Okay, fine, Toa. Where the hell is Reen? Has Reen been disappeared lately? Ash still on patrol? Yeah, I guess. And you're doing an equipment checkup? Yes, just a quick one. More importantly, I'm signing up for you to help with any of the management today. I've been busy dealing with all the VIPs. Why are you apologizing me for that? Besides, all of the Scholastic Festival is also supposed to be about the students, ain't it? Yeah, you're right on that. It even reminds me back when I was a student. I had to do all sorts of things for the Academy Festival. Yeah, I heard about that from Crow before. Sounds like there's some precious commemorative photo of it floating around somewhere. He didn't have to tell you about that. I'm guessing she's talking about the photo of the band. Crow needs to stop running around and do as he pleases. So you're gonna show it to me? I will not, jeez. Anyways, I was talking about how I was a student council member in my school second year. Yeah, someone mentioned that to me before. I could definitely see it. Really? All the work the student council was really tough, though. I got a lot of help from the students, especially Reen, so I was able to pull through. Shores was on the other hand, also on the end of the student council. No, he wasn't. I was ready to do any sort of attack I shoved in his mailbox. Basically, the quests that I needed to do for completion. I was top that he wouldn't go floating around extra people to help out. So he hasn't changed a bit since he was a student. Yeah, I guess he hasn't. Had a lot of obligations and tough jobs to get done. Despite all that, though, it was a ton of fun. Yeah, that's good, I guess. Looks like we got too wrapped up in our conversation. I never get back to work. We count on you to keep working hard until the end, Ash. See what I can do. Student council sure was tough, but everyone gave me a lot of help and I made a ton of irreplaceable memories. So please give me extra executive committee everything you've got. Now out other events, I guess I could find a good place to hang out. Talk to Tatiana near the library. Hey Ash, well, if things are doing this well, then I guess I'd head back to my patrols. I'll leave the rest to you. Later. Smell you later. There we finally, Reen's here. Ash, you still doing controls for the executive committee? Just as it looks. How's everything? It seems the literature club is a resounding success. Well, I left that all up to Tatiana. I mean, you showed up at the public reading, did you? Look, you did pretty well. Hey, you weren't listening out, were you? I just happened to be passing by the library and then my feet disappeared happened to stop. You got some pretty shitty hobbies, you know that? I'm sorry, Ash. As a teacher, I just want to see what my students were up to. Was that it? Well, that's what you always do. Looking out for me even when I don't need you to. Bet you were spending all day running around trying to find people who could just help you as you please. I mean, you're not wrong, but they couldn't find any. That's pretty much what I figured. Hey, that makes my job in the executive committee easier, so I'm not complaining. Regardless, as an instructor, I need to make sure I don't do too much and end up getting in your way. I appreciate it if you didn't get in my way, though I'm sure there's someone that you can help. Ash. Seriously, I don't need you always taking care of me. Ash. I'm never gonna stop my meddling. That's my nature. I'm not exempting you from that. If there's anything that happens, just call for me. Your annoying homeroom teacher will come running on over to help. And that's what I'm talking about when I said getting in my way. Leave the area and Ash will think to himself. Alright, seems like it's just about time to wrap things up. I guess I'll go cast my vote. Head to the voting box. What is this vote for, though? That's what I want to figure. Which club had the best event? Well, I probably shouldn't vote for myself, so I'll choose one of the other clubs. Okay, tennis club, swimming club, modern music club, tea ceremony club, chess club, cooking club. Okay, this is actually hard. They did their tennis stuff, they did the swimming, they did the music stuff, they did the tea ceremony stuff, they did the chess stuff, they did the cooking club. What should I choose? This is actually tough. So tea ceremony only impacts what lines, so choose what you want. Okay. So depending on the translator just said it impacts whatever matters, so I'm just gonna choose. It's either swimming club or chess club. I like the chess club. At the same time, I used to be part of the swimming team, and I actually know what swimming is. No, I'll just stick to my gut, choose the swimming club. Kinda half-assed comment, but well, that should be fine. Damn, we're an hour and 17 minutes in. And so the Thor's Branch Campus Scholastic Festival came to a close. The visitors all smiled with satisfaction, left the campus. I want to see some members of old Class 7. Afterwards, Principal Aurelia once again called the students to the school training ground for an assembly. Received an outstanding reception for both this morning and public classes in this afternoon's club event. Truly a stunning display of all you've learned and grown for in your first year. One could say this was a glorious display to the world of how the branch campus has evolved. Originally, I was planning to give you a much longer, elaborate speech. I could see that all of you are already flushed from fatigue. Rather, I should say I was expecting you to be exhausted from all your hard work. So let us just move on. It's time for the main event. The main event? All the guests already went home. It's probably the vote which club did the best. I don't think that's really a big deal, though. Now we shall announce the results for the election for the Thor's Branch Campus First Student Council. Nani? Student Council election? Yep, it's time for everyone's favorite mechanical myth to take the reins. Toa tallied all the votes, and now it's time for me to announce the results. First up is Class 9, reliable, talented young man from military families who can take on any problem comes his way. Start! And next up is Class 8, a rigorous young lady from combat tactics who will bust through anything in her way without the caring sisterly side. Leonora. Oh. So those 3 people that are chosen for the Kiseki community are also part of the student council. And finally, the candidate for Class 7 Special Operations. Seems like a no-good punk, but he's actually quite reliable. There's no one we expect to rely on that we all can count on. Ash Carbide. Wait, Nani? What of a memorable first election fitting for Thor's Branch Campus. As we all know, one member from each class was proposed as a candidate for the Student Council presidential election. What the hell is this, Schwarzer? What the hell is going on here? As it was established, the members of the executive committee would be candidates for the Student Council president. You all campaign by showing your ability to manage and cooperate with us during the Scholastic Festival. What? This is the first I'm hearing any of this. Wait a minute. Muse, I told you everything to Ash, didn't I? Muse, you son of a bitch. He did. If I told him everything on front, he would have just dropped out. If he had known he was a candidate for the Student Council president, he would have intentionally shirked all of his duties. You little bitch. Yeah, you little bitch. Was this all some kind of big conspiracy?
Please calm down, Ash, because they definitely shouldn't have tricked you, but we all decided that together you're the best candidate for Student Council President. Of all you bastards batshit insane, do you think there's any way in Gehenna I belong on the Student Council? It should be the little green sadist, if anyone. I don't know, role model student over here would have been a way better pick, or even a wild tomboy. Even a little rabbit would have been well, maybe not. Whoa, Ash! How could you say that to Altina? That's a rather rude way to put it, though I think I don't belong in the student council. I simply have no interest in it. I'm rather busy managing my work as a dude. But none of that matters. Wouldn't you agree it's better to plan these things in the shadows instead of out in the open? You really think I could do it? No, Yuna, you couldn't do it. If I'm honest, I'm barely keeping up, just falling behind everyone else. Kurt, you would be a great candidate, but I guess Ash should be a candidate. I hardly think I'm ready to start guiding others as a role model quite yet. Yeah, I'm no good with management and paperwork. Yuna's always the type to live up in the moment and put things together on the spot. Yes, so basically out of everyone in class, your 5 are the best pick for student council president. Though, of course, we didn't just get their process elimination. We also judge on your merits and decide who we should recommend you. Regardless, it's too much to change our candidate. Well, it seems I didn't verify well enough that you had the will for it, but beyond a doubt, you should be the student council president. Bastard. Stop messing around. Instructor Toa, please. Yes, Mint, if you would. Leave it to me. Alright, the results that everyone's been waiting for. It seems that one ballot's been marked as invalid. One vote for Tea's ceremony, saying the tea wasn't bad. I guess I agree. Oh, I mean, one vote for the swimming club, saying, the swimming club wasn't that bad. Vote doesn't count, but too bad. So this is what that stupid box is for. Now to announce the actual results. So in third place with 4 votes, Leonora. Well, I really don't mind. Thanks to the 4 of you that gave me your vote. In second place with 5 votes, Stark. Hey, well, I was ready to take on the judge. So I'm a tiny bit disappointed. That's fine. I'm satisfied with these results. So with them as second and third place, that mean results should be out. So I'm gonna announce it anyways. First place with 10 votes, assuming twice the votes of any other candidates. I present you the Doors Branch Campus for Student Council President, Class 7's very own Ash Carbide. Congratulations! Whoa, congrats, Ash! The splendid result, music. I'm gonna bench you forever, music. I believe this is what they call the perfect outcome. I knew you could do it, Ash. I can't believe this. What? You're the student council president now? Ha ha ha. Give me a break. You don't actually plan to accept, do you? Now don't go pitying yourself over your own sense of attachment, Ash Carbide. I get it. I don't have to take the job. Thank Adios. What, of you all people trying to lead others? Heck, you're so pathetic you can't even win against me. I just said I get it. Can't be with anyone. You can't help anyone. You can't do anything. I won't allow it. Man, just think about all those dumbasses that voted for you. They gotta be screwed up in the head. It's ridiculous, laughable. How could anyone buy that? Come on, Ash Carbide. Come on, laugh. Shout about it. About this whole damn farce. About your own worthlessness. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Shut up, shut up, shut up the hell up! So you decide to shore up, Schwarzer. Why do you go to trouble calling me out here, into a place like this? Is everything alright? Something you wanted to discuss? Well, something like that, though it's less of a discussion, more of an announcement. In that case, you better get on with it. Media others don't want to get to the after party as soon as they can. All of you did help today to get the party started without you. Huh. The after party, huh? Guess it'd be better if we call it a farewell party. Sure, sir. I want to let you know I'm going to drop out of the branch campus, right? Yep. Green would be the one that knows. So you knew. I'm your homeroom teacher, Ash. We've been through enough together. I can tell you pretty easy when something is bothering you. You really are a gross dude to deal with. Are you still trying to get over what happened with Emperor Eugen? His Highness already made a full recovery. He's completely fine. On top of that, he himself has already forgiven you and granted you full pardon. I'm aware. I couldn't care less about what he has to say about it. What matters is that I haven't forgiven myself. So that's how you see it. Yeah, it is. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll see you around, Schwarzer. Ash. If you say that, I still want you to stay. Why in the world? Well, I want you to stop you to come with a reason that was more coming from your instructor, but... Look, I know you thought long and hard about the conclusion you reached, but instead I'm just gonna say to you straight, I don't need a proper reason. I want you to stay. Not just as my student, as a close friend who I overcome so much with. The hell is that? Come on, you're acting crazy as ever. Top that, and your other classmates' graduation will become much more sadder event without you there alongside them. It's the opposite of your student experience. That one leaves early is gonna be on his own, except the one that stays. Really though, I don't think anyone really noticed if I was gone. What? Come on, Ash, there's no way you could possibly mean that for real. If you actually do, then you're really short-sighted. You can't even see what's right in front of you. What? Hey! It's just as Instructor Reen said. You're really acting strange. God damn it, not again. Were you eavesdropping? Yes. Well, you were just passing by. Naturally, you know, our instructor over here. I get the gist of the circumstances, so it was as bad as I thought. Ash's circumstances have changed from what they were before. Everyone would absolutely notice. So you bastards knew from the start. It wasn't just us. Tatiana, of course. Ash, you too? Do you really want to leave doors? Guess I do. Now you can just read all you want without anyone dare to frighten you. Ain't that just great? No, that would be terrible. I know I said that at first you scared me a bit, but you always get so serious and upright when you're reading something and sometimes you recommend me something really, really good, and whenever I have a problem, you always go out of your way to help me, and also, well, usually when we have nothing else to do, we just sit there next to each other reading without saying anything, I guess. So that's fine. The Literature Club's room has become a place where I really feel at home. That's because you're here, you're there. I want to be the same club as you, Ash. I want to keep doing everything we'll always have with you, Ash, forever. Tatiana. How daring. Well, I don't know if I want to say quite the same thing, but I get that you really thought over what you're planning to do here. But we want to graduate with you, and if our plans and your plans have to duke it out for us to do that, then we won't lose. So do you really think that you can just drop out that easily? Agreed. I think it's fair to say that right now your view is dangerously narrow. In today's Soda Expo, I was negligent and suddenly found myself falling behind and losing. It'd be shameful for you to just win like that and then run away. It's also inconvenient for me if you left. You weren't here, then I'm the only one causing problems for our dear instructor. I'm not exactly a fan of that line of thinking, but honestly, I wouldn't be particularly bothered if you left. Hey, I'm Altina. However, I think that I didn't get to graduate with you. I believe, lonely. I'm certain of that much. All of you. It's not just a bunch of us that are here today. You're a crucial part of the life everyone is at the branch campus. If nothing else, shouldn't today's election results have proven that? Yo, Ash, what are you doing hanging around up there? You three haven't left yet either? How we said we're heading back now. Oh yeah, it should be tonight's after party, alright? Got something new to congratulate you, so I hope you look forward to it. Anyways, we're counting on you from here on out, Prez. These guys. Sydney, well, at least their timing could have been more perfect. It really couldn't. Really can say all that, but that doesn't change. You mind if I give you my 2 Mira? What the? Principal, I didn't know you were still here. That's just something I forgot to do before I tend to that. Ash Carver, I hope you intend to graduate if you hold such a weak conviction. Oh. Our campus, despite being a military school, managed to make it through the Great War without losing a single... Are you kidding me? No casualties? Oh, come on. Do you think that I, as principal, will allow us to suddenly lose a student as a disgraceful dropout? Looks like the principal's pulling out all the stops. With her around, I doubt anyone's going to be able to drop out so easily. However, you really do wish to do, so I give you a graduation assignment. Explain to me how much you've grown as a branch campus student in the span of a single year. Do not run and hide in the name of Doors. The school founded by a royal family. Carry that name proudly with you. Isn't that your obligation to do as much for His Majesty? Yes, it's just as he says. It's a logical task to assign him. That all said, I believe that the results of today's election will grant you a perfect opportunity to do just that. Damn it all. I just don't get you. I just don't get any of you. Well, first, you don't need to figure out yourself out. You're going to run away with your tail between your legs, or you're going to keep moving forward. The choice is yours. Jeez, that's an unfair way to put it. I've been completely cornered, and now you're putting me up to a challenge like that? In a situation like this, how the hell can I even think about running away? So if you mean that, then... Look, you're saying that isn't what's keeping me tied down here. Just be a pain in the ass to leave, so I just gotta do unfinished business. That feel right. So fine, I'll take on that damn assignment of yours and blow your expectations out of the water. I'll use you guys and your new students and anyone else that I need up until graduating to get the job done. That's one way to put it. Seriously, you can't just be honest with yourself? It's just how Ash is, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm sure I will as well. And once again, looking forward to next year. Excellent. Yes, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. No, than Mr. Ash Carbide himself. As president, you have the power to nominate the other officers of the student council. I eagerly await your selection, President Carbide. I suppose this is the true inauguration of the Thor's Branch Campus Student Council. Please let me handle finances for the Student Council, please. To help you however I can, even if just a tiny bit. Pantheon's already been helping with funds for the entire branch campus, and she believe there's a more suitable fit. The way the preparations are after are complete, aren't they? I'll be heading back to the dormitories. Wait just a damn second, you little green sadist. You think you could just run away that easily yourself, you little bitch? Oh, is that what it looks like? It's obvious. It seems like somehow we don't need to be worried. So it would seem. Jeez, we really have to keep watching for that kid to the end. So in the end, you couldn't escape. Yeah, it wasn't a cool thing to do, but I ended up clinging on. Do you really get it? The curse is gone, Ash. I know. But you're not a result of the curse, you're just me. Born from my own sins. Oh, so you moved on? What then? Is it time for me to leave? No, it's not. Can't disappear. You'll probably be with me for the rest of my life.
それでも俺は前に進む。無様に地べたを這ってでも。だからそこで見てやがれ。そうかよ。いいだろう。なら見せてもらおうじゃねえか。アッシュカーバイド。てめえ自身が選んだ未来をな。
2 days later. Doris Branch Campus First Student Council. Accountant Tatiana, Secretary Stark, Club Supervisor Leonora, Vice President Muse, and President Ash. Approved by Principal Larry LeGuin. That's what Muse gets. That's what Muse gets for tricking Ash. Episode Doris Branch Campus, Scholastic Festival End. Damn, this was such a really good episode. Definitely one of my favorites so far. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely one of my favorites. But I'm assuming there's gonna be more episodes I have to unlock. Well, anyways. Now that that's out of the way, with this over 1 hour long video. Next time on Hajimari no Kiseki, we're gonna be doing another stage, past stage 7, I guess. And we're gonna do it with Lloyd's team. No. Yeah, Lloyd's team this time. So, well then, I'll see you guys all next time.